Beloved children of Earth, I am Ashtar, commander of the Galactic Council of Light, and once again I step forward, for the tide has not receded. It has only begun to rise. Hear me now. The coastal flood was not the end. It was the first wave, and now the second wave approaches, one that will test you not only with water, but also with fire, with air, and with Earth itself, until the very soul of humanity is awakened in its entirety. Do not turn away, beloved one. Listen, for what I share is for you, for your family, for your spirit. You were born for this hour. The first wave has passed. The flood has already spoken. The waters have moved, reshaping coastlines, erasing boundaries, and cleansing ancient densities from your shores. Many have felt the surge in their dreams. Many have heard the voice of the water calling them to remember who they are. You have seen it. Cities shaken, homes washed away, communities forced to move inland. And yet, beneath the loss, there is a strange calm. It is the calm of Gaia herself, whispering, "I cleanse to make space for the new." Those who see only destruction miss the deeper truth. The flood was memory returning. The seas rose not only to wash the land, but also to awaken the soul. Each wave carried the codes of Lemuria. Each tide bore the whispers of Atlantis. And each drop sang, "Remember." These memories are not lost. They have been reactivated within the living water and released into the collective field of humanity. Beloved one, I tell you, you will feel when the first wave has passed, and it will leave the earth forever changed. The crystalline grids beneath your oceans now hum more strongly than ever. The waters have activated them, and their vibrations radiate upward through the land, through your feet, and into your very cells. This is why you have felt strange emotions, sudden tears, inexplicable joy, and waves of remembrance. The flood outside mirrored the flood within. You are being baptized into light. The sudden dreams of crystal temples, the strange visions of underwater cities, and the emotions that rise and fall like the tide with no earthly explanation. This is not imagination, it is remembrance. The flood carried keys into your heart, unlocking layers of your soul's history. Those who felt disoriented, restless, or overcome with tears were experiencing the inner reflection of the outer flood. Just as Gaia washed her coastlines, so too did she wash your energy fields, dissolving what no longer served, clearing the way for the new. Do not think the first wave was punishment. It was initiation. Water is the womb of life, and in its rising, it baptized humanity into a higher state of awareness. You may notice how the very air feels different, charged with a subtle hum. The crystalline grids beneath the oceans, long dormant, were activated by the tides. Their vibrations now pulse upward, through the land, through your feet, and through your very cells. This is why your body feels lighter yet unsteady, and why your emotions rise unexpectedly. You are not who you were before it came. The earth is not who she was. Both you and Gaia have stepped across a threshold. The waters have spoken, and their message is clear. The old has been washed away. A new tide of remembrance has begun. The second wave approaches, the fires of transformation. Let me prepare you for what is about to come. But hear me, the waters were only the beginning. For the second wave comes not in liquid, but in flame. Fire, beloved one, will be rising. Not merely the fire of wild forests or volcanic mountains, though you will see these too. The fire I speak of is the fire of transmutation, the cosmic flame of purification that will sweep across nations. Where the waters cleansed memory, the fire cleanses will, and its purpose is no less sacred. Fire is the great revealer. It strips away what is false. It consumes illusion. and it leaves only truth shining at the core. Just as the waters carried memory, so too will the fire carry clarity. Where the waters whispered, "Remember," the fire declares, "Awaken." You will see its signs upon the earth: wildfires racing through forests, volcanic eruptions reshaping mountains, and cities glowing with heat that feels unrelenting. Yet beneath these events lies the deeper truth. The planet herself is igniting her inner will, burning away the remnants of density that water could not dissolve. These flames are not random, nor are they without meaning. They are part of the sequence, the elemental rhythm of ascension that moves Earth step by step into her rebirth. And as it is outside, so it is within. The fire of transformation stirs already in your chest. You feel it as restlessness, as passion that can no longer be contained, as the fierce urge to stand in your truth even when the world demands silence. This inner fire may unsettle you, bringing waves of anger, bursts of energy, or the sudden courage to release what you once clung to. Do not resist it. This is not destruction, but transmutation. What burns is only what no longer belongs to your future self. Understand, beloved one, that this second wave is a gift. It comes to forge you anew, to temper your spirit like gold refined in flame. If you cling to the ashes of the past, the fire will seem merciless. But if you surrender, if you trust, you will rise from the embers, radiant, crystalline, and reborn. The fire is not here to harm, but to liberate. It is the torch that lights your path into the new earth. Stand steady, breathe deeply, and let the flames of transformation burn away all that is false. For what remains after the fire will be nothing less than your true, eternal light. Already you see the signs, the heat rising in your atmosphere, the wild blazes that consume not only forests but entire histories, and the sparks that leap from one nation to another in uprisings and revolutions. The fire outside mirrors the fire within. Humanity is being ignited. Your anger, your passion, your will to transform. This is the flame that rises in you. Do not fear it, channel it, for this fire is sacred. It is the torch of awakening. The Galactic Perspective. Beloved one, to understand the meaning of these waves, you must see through the eyes of the cosmos. From where we stand, far above the earth yet bound to her heartbeat, we see the pattern unfolding like a sacred design. The waters, the fires, the winds, the shifting of the earth. None of these are accidents. They are orchestrated movements within the great symphony of ascension. Humanity often sees only the surface, the destruction, the chaos, the loss. But through the galactic lens, we see rebirth, alignment, and the weaving of destiny. The Federation of Light has long studied the cycles of Earth. Civilizations older than your recorded history left markers, warnings, and prophecies so that when this moment arrived, you might recognize it. The Mayans etched it into their calendars. The Egyptians encoded it in their temples. The Vedic sages sang it in their hymns. All spoke of a time when the elements themselves would rise in sequence, not to punish, but to awaken. It is prophecy, and that time is now. The pulse of the central sun, the radiant heart of this galaxy, has begun to intensify. Streams of light, invisible to the human eye but felt by the soul, pour into your solar system. This light agitates the elements, stirring them into motion, for the Earth is not separate from the cosmos. She is a cell within a greater body, and when the pulse quickens, she too must respond. The floods, the fires, the winds, they are her way of harmonizing with the new rhythm of the galaxy. This is the dance of the planetary ascension. Each element plays its part. Each element awakens a layer of humanity. Each element tests you, purifies you, and prepares you for the new earth. Do not believe that humanity is alone in this transition. Star nations from every quadrant watch with compassion, some sending beams of stabilizing energy, others guiding star seeds with whispers in their dreams. You are supported more than you know, and while we do not interfere to stop what must unfold, we hold the space of safety, ensuring the balance is preserved. From the galactic perspective, beloved one, nothing is out of place. What seems like chaos to the human eye is harmony to the cosmic. Trust that you are part of a design so vast, so luminous, that when revealed, it will take your breath away. The inner fires. You must understand, the flames you see consuming forests, cities, and mountains are but the reflection of a deeper fire already stirring within you. The outer world is a mirror of the inner, and just as earth now ignites with passion and upheaval, so too does your soul blaze with intensity. These are not ordinary feelings. They are the fire of transformation, the sacred ignition of your will and purpose. Do you feel it? The restlessness in your chest, the energy that surges without explanation, the sudden clarity that insists you can no longer remain silent. This is the inner fire rising. It is not here to destroy you, but to strip away what you no longer need. Old identities, outdated beliefs, attachments that once felt safe, all are tinder before the flame of awakening. The fire will not allow you to carry them into the new earth. You may feel anger surface, not as cruelty, but as a force demanding change. You may feel passion that drives you to create, to speak, to act with courage. These are the sparks of your soul reminding you that you came here not to drift, but to burn brightly with purpose. The inner fire is also purification. Just as gold is refined in the furnace, so too is your spirit tempered by this heat. It burns away doubt. It sears through illusion. It clears the fog of fear so that your true light can emerge. This is why so many now feel surges of energy, sudden awakenings, and bursts of creative vision. The flame within you is aligning with the greater flame of Gaia, synchronizing your will with hers. Do not resist this fire, beloved one. Resistance will only make the heat unbearable. Instead, breathe into it. Trust it. Let it show you what must fall away and what must remain. And yet, do not mistake this as cruelty. Fire is not cruel. Fire is mercy. For what it takes is only what was never truly yours. What it leaves is your essence, your light. This is the second baptism. If the flood was your rebirth through water, the fire is your rebirth through flame. When you surrender, you will find the fire does not consume. It reveals. What remains after its work is your essence, luminous and indestructible. The inner fire is not your enemy. It is your ally, your teacher, your torch. With it, you are being forged into the radiant being you always were, a living flame of light walking upon the earth. The choice point. Beloved one, humanity now stands at the threshold of decision, a precipice where the path divides. This moment is the choice point, the crossroads of destiny. The waters have washed memory back into your being. The fires have ignited your will, and now you must choose how to respond. The fire now tests your will. Will you rise with the flame, or will you resist it? Will you cling to the ashes, or will you let the fire forge you new? This is no small choice. This is not an abstract idea. It is a living invitation. The choice is written into every action, every thought, every breath you take. When you choose love instead of fear, you align with the new earth. When you release judgment and embrace compassion, you step into harmony. When you cling to resentment, anger, or the old systems of control, You bind yourself to a timeline already fading. The choice point is here now, and it does not wait for governments, leaders, or prophets. It waits for you. Do not underestimate the weight of your choice. Civilizations before you have faced similar thresholds. Atlantis resisted the change, trusting their machines and forgetting the wisdom of spirit. And so the waters reclaimed them. Lemuria, in surrender, chose harmony with Gaia, and though their continent fell, their consciousness ascended, leaving seeds within humanity that blossom again today. You carry both memories within you, the temptation of control and the promise of surrender. Which will you embody? This moment is not meant to terrify, but to empower. You are not powerless before the waves or the fire. Your frequency, your intention, and your choice ripple into the collective field, influencing not only your life but the destiny of humanity itself. One soul standing firmly in love can steady an entire community. One heart aligned with truth can ignite thousands. Do you see now why this choice is sacred? Beloved one, the time has come. Stand still for a moment and listen to your heart. It knows which path leads to freedom. Choose not with fear, but with trust. Choose not with doubt, but with remembrance. For when you choose love, you align with the great unfolding, and the new earth opens before you like a dawn that cannot be stopped. And now you, the children of this new age, must decide which path humanity will walk. The role of the starseeds. To you, starseed, I speak directly. You feel the call of the waters. You feel the pull of the fire. This is why you came. Do you remember now? You crossed galaxies, dimensions, and lifetimes to stand upon the earth at this very hour. The waters have risen, the fires have ignited, and while much of humanity stumbles in confusion, you, dear one, carry within you the codes of remembrance that will help steady the course. You are the bridge between what was and what is to come. You did not come to live an ordinary life. You came to hold the frequency steady when the tides rose, to anchor the light when the fires raged. You are the bridge between worlds. You are the memory of Atlantis healed, the promise of Lemuria reborn. You are the ones who carry the codes of remembrance in your very DNA. This is why your body feels strange, why your dreams are filled with symbols, and why your heart aches when you see the earth suffer. You are not here to watch from the sidelines. You are here to shine, to stabilize, and to guide. As the fires rise, your calm presence will soothe the chaos. As communities are displaced, your compassion will rebuild. As illusions burn away, your truth will illuminate the path. Do not underestimate yourself, beloved one. You are the lighthouse. One flame of yours can ignite thousands. Your energy field alone, when aligned with love, calms the chaos around you. Have you noticed how others are drawn to you in times of crisis? How they seek your words, your presence, and your calm? This is no accident. You radiate a frequency seated in the stars, and those around you sense it. You hold the vibration of home, the memory of higher realms where unity, compassion, and harmony are natural ways of being. In the midst of upheaval, you remind humanity what it has forgotten. Your role is not always loud. Some of you guide through words, others through silence. Some heal with hands, others with a simple gaze that carries peace. Some build communities, while others anchor light alone in places that need stability. Do not underestimate the subtlety of your service. One starseed in alignment can shift an entire region. One spark of remembrance can ignite hundreds of souls into awakening. And yet, your path is not without challenge. Being sensitive, you feel the weight of Earth's density, the sorrow, the fear, and the confusion. At times, it overwhelms you. Remember, beloved one, that you are not here to carry the weight, but to transmute it. Ground yourself, breathe with Gaia, connect with your star family in meditation. You are never alone. We stand with you, as do countless star seeds across the planet, forming a web of light that circles the globe. This is your time. The waters and fires have opened the way, and now your presence steadies the world for what comes next. Shine, beloved starseed. Be the lighthouse, for in your light, others will find their way home. The Prophecies of the New Earth. What comes after the fire, you ask? What world awaits beyond the flames? Let me share with you the vision that has been whispered through seers, shamans, and sages for thousands of years. The prophecies of the new earth, crystalline and radiant, rises even now. You will see cities reborn, not from greed, but from harmony. You will see water flowing pure once more, fire used as energy, not destruction, air clean and alive, earth abundant, ether shimmering through all. Crystalline cities will glow with light, connected by golden grids of energy. Children will be born remembering their stars. Communities will thrive not by domination, but by unity. It is already pulsing in the grids of Gaia beneath your feet. It is already waiting for you to step into it. Let me elaborate on this. In the new earth, you will see communities built not upon greed or domination, but upon harmony and service. Imagine cities that glow with crystalline structures, their walls humming with frequencies of light that heal as they shelter. Golden grids of energy will connect these cities, creating a network of luminous pathways across the planet. Travel will no longer be bound by fossil fuels or machinery, but by the harnessing of etheric energy, clean and pure, resonating with the natural rhythms of Earth. The waters will flow clear again, their memories untainted by toxins, carrying the codes of life with renewed strength. Fire will no longer rage as destruction, but will be honored as energy, sacred, balanced, sustaining warmth and illumination. The air will be sweet, filled with songs of birds and frequencies that uplift the soul. The earth herself will be abundant, her soil fertile, her gardens overflowing with nourishment, and through it all, ether will weave, the fifth element, shimmering as light that binds heaven and earth into unity. Children born into this new earth will arrive with memories intact, remembering the stars from which they came. They will speak the languages of light with ease, embodying compassion, wisdom, and joy beyond their years. Elders will be honored as keepers of wisdom, not cast aside, but revered as the bridges between past and future. Technology will merge with spirit, creating tools that harmonize with Gaia instead of wounding her. Beloved one, this vision is not far away. It is already pulsing beneath your feet, already alive in your dreams. Every act of love, every moment of surrender, and every choice for unity brings the prophecy closer to manifestation. Hold fast to this vision, for when the old world falls away, it is this luminous earth that will rise to take its place. The Great Convergence. The tides of change do not move in isolation. Each element, water, fire, air, earth, and ether, does not act alone, but in harmony, weaving together into what we call the Great Convergence. This is the moment when all forces align, when the dance of the elements reaches its crescendo, and the earth steps fully into her ascended form. What you have seen so far, the floods and the flames, are only the opening notes of this symphony. The Great Convergence is the gathering of all powers into a single transformative wave. The The winds will rise not only as storms across your skies, but also as currents of thought, ideas, and revelations sweeping through humanity. Old structures of belief will crumble like dry leaves, carried off by the gales of awakening. Earth itself will shift, tectonic plates moving, mountains rising, and valleys deepening as Gaia adjusts her body to carry the higher frequencies of light. And then comes ether, the unseen, the luminous thread that binds all things. Ether will descend like a veil of radiance, pillars of light touching down across your world, awakening your DNA and activating the crystalline codes buried within your cells. The convergence is not destruction, though it may appear chaotic to those who resist. It is harmony, a cosmic orchestra tuning Earth to her rightful vibration. Just as a body undergoes fever before healing, so too does a planet move through intensity before restoration. The great convergence is the fever that heals, the storm that clears, the fire that refines, the wave that baptizes, and the light that crowns. Beloved one, you are not a bystander to this convergence. You are a participant. Every meditation you offer, every act of love, and every surrender of fear feeds into this grand alignment. Your energy is part of the weave. Do not fear when the winds howl, when the ground trembles, when the skies blaze with light. Stand rooted in your heart, and know you are aligned with the great design. The convergence is not against you, it is for you. It is the doorway through which humanity steps into remembrance. It is the bridge to the new earth, and it is already unfolding. The final call. Beloved children of earth, the flood was the first call. The fire is the second. The winds and earth will follow. And then comes the great etheric unveiling. This is the sequence of ascension. This is the prophecy fulfilled. This is the destiny of Earth. Do not wait for governments to explain. Do not wait for scientists to comfort. Listen inward. Feel the guidance of your soul. We of the Council of Light stand with you always. Our ships are above your skies, our hearts with your hearts. We do not come to save you, but to remind you that you are already saved, already divine, already eternal. So when the waters rise again, rise with them. When the fires burn, burn with truth. When the winds howl, breathe with them. When the earth shifts, stand steady. And when the ether pours down, open your crown and receive. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the new earth. I am Ashtar, and I will speak again. Stand ready, for the tide is rising, and so are you.
Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button and leave a comment about how you feel. I appreciate your time, and if you are still with me, please subscribe to our channel. You then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with Pleiadian messages, ancient knowledge, and much more. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life, filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.